Welcome to Bowling Tech News. My name's James, and we're joined today by Taylor Higgins. Taylor is a high school bowler here in Cookeville, Tennessee, and is considered by most one of the best youth bowlers in the state of Tennessee. Welcome, Taylor. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You are here at Bowling World in Cookeville for which school? Which school do you bowl for?
Upperman for this year. I'm switching schools next year. I'm bowling for White County.
Have gun, will travel, is what she's saying. Being one of the best youth bowlers in Tennessee, how does it make you feel as a young woman?
It's kind of nerve-wracking knowing that I have an expectation to live up to, but I like it.
So you like the pressure of?
I do. It makes me bowl better.
So she's a pressure bowler there. What everyone wants to know is what kind of music gets you in the mood to bowl and to go out and to destroy the competition, and what are some songs on that playlist?
Usually rock music, like Metallica, like Nothing Else Matters, and Theory of a Dead Man.
Wow, she's Theory of a Dead Man. She's trying to kill the competition. She's not just trying to out-bowl them. She wants their bodies to be laid strewn out across the lanes. So she's a serious bowler here. At what age did you start bowling, and what age did you start getting serious about bowling?
I started bowling when I was around 13, and then my freshman year, I started getting serious. So I've been serious for about a year and a half or 2 years.
And she's out, really, I've been serious about bowling for 5 years straight, and I haven't gotten anywhere near as good as she is. She's a really good bowler. She's really, really good, and I hate you. I think there's a lot of bowlers out there that are saying that under their breath to you right now. You recently started to been recruited by college bowling. Tell me about that process so far. What's it like, and who are you interested in right now?
I went to a Recruit US in August, and I had a few colleges come up to me and ask me how old I was and what school I bowled for. And the ones that I was interested in that came up to me was Thomas More University in Kentucky and Alabama A&M in Huntsville, Alabama.
So how old are you?
I'm 16.
I feel awful. You're 16 years old. You're going into your sophomore season?
We just got done with the sophomore season.
You just got done with your sophomore season, so you're going into your junior season.
Yes.
So colleges, universities, if you're looking for a fantastic bowler, here she is. Give her a holler. You can get in touch with her. How much do you practice? First, tell me how much you practice on the lanes in a week, and then tell me how much you kind of like do things off the lanes in a week.
Well, I practice on the lanes for about 3 to 4 hours a day, usually 6 days a week. And
6 days a week?
Yeah.
Slacker.
Oh, I know. Some days.
I do it 12 days a week.
Oh. Me too.
So you take Sundays off, or?
Because I work Sundays.
You work Sundays. Mm-hmm. Where do you work?
Bowling World here.
She even works bowling, guys. So you do that every week. You do 3 hours on the lanes every week. And how much do you do off?
Really, it depends. I work on my mental game off the lanes, and I do some like basic workouts to get my body in shape for the lanes.
Oh wow! So you work on the mental game. What kinds of things do you think are important when you're working on your mental game?
When you're working on your mental game, things that are important is to make sure you don't get down on yourself while you're trying to do it, and to make sure you stay positive while you're trying to work on your mental game. So
you're saying positivity is a lot better than negativity?
Oh, for sure.
Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that positivity was good? Do you have any special things you do before you go to a competition?
I make sure I get sleep. Lots of sleep.
Lots of sleep?
Yes.
And do you find that the more sleep you get, the better you bowl, or?
Usually if I get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep before a match, I bowl better than I would getting like 12 hours or like 4.
So you're just saying, a moderate amount of sleep, proper amount of sleep, and you're able to function at a high level for the entire day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you eat right while you're bowling.
So you're saying like eating Snickers bars all day is
It's definitely not good.
not. So that's something else that I probably do wrong. Let's talk about the support you get from your parents. I see your mom and dad are here all the time with you on the lanes. Does that help you knowing that they're there for you?
It does. Knowing that I have a great support system for what I love helps a lot.
And you're out here all that time, 3 hours, 6 days a week, and your parents are here and they're supporting you at the entire time, and that's important. That's an important aspect of youth bowling is that parental help.
It is.
Even if they can't give you, even if you can't give your youth bowler any tips or pointers because you don't know anything about bowling, just be there. Just being there for them gives them a tremendous amount of boost and uplift, thinking, hey, I want to bowl better. Mom, dad's here, or mom's here, or dad's here. So keep that in mind for other youth bowlers out there. If you're a parent of a youth bowler, that just being there is a big part of it. Do you get additional support from the general bowling community here in Cookeville?
I do. Coach Scantlin, the high school coach for Upperman, and Coach Green, they're a big help. They help when I'm struggling. They tell me what I'm doing wrong, how to fix it. And then the bowlers themselves, they're a great support system. We're all like one big family.
Yeah, I've noticed that you've gotten pointers from a lot of people. People are talking to you when maybe I saw during a high school match, you looked a little frustrated there, and people were telling you, calm down, it's okay, it's okay. You're hyper competitive, so that you have to kind of roll with that. That's part of your mental game. That's kind of the stuff that you're working on, right?
Yes.
Yeah. When it comes to bowling, what is your big goal? Is it to be professional? Is it a way to pay for college? What is it?
I want to be a professional. Ever since I started getting serious and the further I've got into it, the more I realized how much I love it and how far I want to go with it. So I definitely want to go professional.
You want to go professional? So since you're still in youth bowling, if you could change one thing about youth bowling, what would that be?
The youth bowlers you generally don't have a voice in how it's not necessarily ran, but the things that go on in the league. I feel like the youth bowlers should have a say, like if they want it to be more competitive or if it's too competitive.
One of the things that you're talking about is a greater voice and a greater say into how your competitions are ran, what kind of competitions they are. You want there to be consequences to like winning and losing.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, not everybody just get a trophy handed to them for showing up. Oh, you showed up, you bowled a 27. Here's your...
Yeah, it's like, it should have like most improved, highest average, most points won. It's kind of like high school bowling. And most of the youth league here is high school bowlers.
Ah, okay. If you could meet any bowler right now, who would it be and why?
I've met Shannon O'Keefe a few times, and if I had to choose one, it'd probably be her. She's really nice all the times I've met her. She's a great person.
So since you've met her once before or a few times before, has she ever given you any pointers or any tips or anything?
She has. When I was at Junior Gold Nationals this year, I was bowling and my elbow was coming out, so she had me put a towel under my arm and to keep my elbow in, and it helped a lot. It improved my game.
So Shannon, you may have just been the cause of your own downfall because she's coming after some titles in the PWBA, I think.
Yeah.
So Shannon was really nice. She gave you some pointers. Does that make you more want to become more competitive and
It does, because she helped me become more competitive and with my game, and one day I want to help someone with that, like have them look up to me and want me to help them.
See, that's something about the bowling community is that the more that you help others, the more those others are going to help others, and that's how you grow the sport of bowling. And that's what youth bowling is. It's growing the sport of bowling, and it's trying to get youth bowlers better and better because they're the future of this sport. Now, if you could go anywhere in the world for a trip, where would you go?
Most definitely be Paris. It's beautiful.
Do you speak French?
Nope, I speak Chinese, Spanish, I know sign language, and a little bit of German. I don't know any French, though.
Underachiever. I mean, just an underachiever that has all of that, but decided, French isn't important.
No, it's just...
But I want to go there.
Yeah.
So what would you like to go see while you're in Paris?
Definitely the Eiffel Tower. I've seen lots of pictures. You've showed me pictures of France when you were there in Paris. Seeing the Eiffel Tower in person would be great.
So what you're saying is Paris, you need to have a World Youth event where you invite her on an all-expense-paid trip to bowl in your tournament. Is that what you're saying?
Most definitely.
That would be awesome. In fact, I'd probably fly out there to see you, to watch you bowl.
I'd love that.
Taylor, I would like to thank you for joining us today and talking about you and youth bowling. And is there anything you would like to say to anyone out there that we didn't cover? Maybe some words of encouragement or something like that to other youth bowlers?
If you're a beginning bowler, don't get down on yourself. Just keep pushing when it gets hard. It's definitely a hard sport to get the groove of, but it gets easier as you go on, and you'll love it.
Yeah, and I would to go along with that, I would say while you're working on your physical game, because everybody's going to be out here on the lanes rolling and rolling and rolling. I would say work on your mental game, like Taylor does. Sit down, work on your attitude of bowling, work on keeping positive, even though things may not be going your way. That doesn't mean that you can't learn something from that experience.
Yeah, keep a small notebook of things that you can improve on and things that you do good, and that's a good thing to help your mental game.
All right. I would like to thank Bowling World in Cookeville, Tennessee for allowing us to video this here. You can find their website in the video description below. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media, and place comments below whether they're good or they're not so good. That helps me improve the actual content, and tell me what you would like to see us go with next. And subscribe to the channel for new videos on the sport of bowling. And until next time, keep them rolling.
Yeah.